How to Stress Less audio series. Audio 3. Tools for Reducing Stress. Hi, this is Liz Kunze. Welcome to session 3 of our audio series on how to stress less. Today's session is going to delve even deeper into personal stress and give you some additional tools for reducing stress. Let's face it, we usually move through the world trying to juggle 3 areas of life: work, relationship, and our personal well-being. Today, we will focus on personal well-being, tending to our own needs. Why? Because research tells us that when we are stressed, frequently as a result of work, relationship issues, we have tendency to disregard the day-to-day activities needed to ensure our own health, our well-being. After all, unless we feel ill or experience prolonged emotional challenges, we feel that we are just fine. The reality is that we are not just fine. Many of us may be teetering on the brink of more serious health-related issues due to prolonged stress, all because we neglect our most important assets, ourselves. Like the flight attendant tells us, for our safety or health and the safety or well-being of those around us, we must put the oxygen mask on ourselves first. In other words, tend to our most basic needs before we take on the needs of others. For this session, we will subdivide personal well-being into 4 categories: intellectual, spiritual, physical, and emotional. Let's take a look and discover how you can reduce stress and restore your energy by tending to your personal well-being. Intellectual health is the ability to keep your brain alert and sharp, to stay focused, to make good decisions, and of course to remember where you put the keys. Here's what the latest research tells us. It appears that we can grow new brain cells, and since some of us killed a few too many in our youth, this is great news. Engage daily in brain-stimulating activities to stimulate brain development, such as solving puzzles, learning new information, teaching something, or solving problems. Under stress, our ability to make rational or smart decisions can diminish. We need to do whatever we can to stay mentally sharp so our brain becomes an even stronger asset. In a world, it is more about doing and less about being. Spirituality is a topic that needs attention. Dr. Wayne Dyer once said, "You are not a human being having a spiritual experience, but a spiritual being having a human experience." Regardless of your beliefs, chances are that you have had spiritual experiences. The wonder of a rainbow, the energy of the ocean, the calm of a sunlight filtering through the trees, or a nudge that seems to come out of the air. These encounters tend to fill us with awe, as well as a sense that our lives are influenced by something greater than ourselves. Tending to our spirit is a very personal activity. For some, it means daily meditation, journaling, or reading. It can be practiced in the form of physical activity or stilling the body and the mind in the midst of chaos. Whatever you prefer, don't neglect the need to open yourself to nurturing your spiritual self. That will go a very long way towards restoring your energy and reducing the effects of a stress-filled life. Physical health is a multi-million-dollar industry and one that can induce as much stress as it relieves. Here is what is important to know. You at your best when your machine, your body, is running efficiently. I could spend an entire series on this topic, but for the sake of this audio, I will leave you with these challenges. 1. Take the time to exercise. Committing to daily exercise can be one of the healthiest, most stress-reducing activities you can undertake. Or 2. Follow the recommended guidelines for our age for medical checkups. To name a few, keep up to date with health screenings, including mammograms, blood pressure checks, eye exams, and dental health. Be your own health advocate. The final area of personal well-being I'll discuss is emotional health. How do you feel? Really? Are you happy, hopeful, positive? We all experience bouts of sadness, depression, disappointment, and grief. These are a very normal part of life. Nurturing ourselves during these times and letting others help nurture us is healthy for overall health. Good mental health is a necessary ingredient for managing stress, so take the time to take stock. Whoa, we covered a lot today, and perhaps even this discussion has created a little stress for you. What I hope is that you will use any productive attention created to take action and focus on you and your personal well-being. You will be glad you did, and so will the people you work and live with. I'm looking forward to the next audio where I will share some ideas with you about gender and stress. Are the coping skills the same? Until then, tend to yourself and stress less.